Is it live here yet? Okay, we live. I want to confirm the audio. Okay, Facebook is good. I'm supposed to be live on YouTube as well, but it ain't showing me no data. I think I need to set up my YouTube all over again, but that ain't gonna be on this stream right here. It's saying it's there, man. So what's going on? Okay, let me view it on my PC and see. Oh, we here. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? All right, I think I have limited time and I'm going to get into it. On this stream, I will not be playing music because, man, I'm streaming to YouTube. I don't know about the monetization on some song, and I've not even selected any song right now. So, quickly, what I'm gonna do is just share my links to my what is it called? My WhatsApp status and see if any of my folks want to join me. So let's do like this. Live. And like I usually do, I'm gonna record something. I want the YouTube link instead. I want a YouTube link instead for my IG. I should find a way, right, to make sure that all of this processes is simplified. I'm not gonna lie, I've been lazy about this streaming thing. I don't think I've even seen any YouTube video. I just set these things up myself, and there should be a way to make sure that this process is not as I have to delay like this before I go live. So right. So when I do, I'll sort that out. Let me say something to Instagram. What's up, IG? I'm live right now on Facebook and YouTube, but my YouTube link is going to be here. Um, this week had been humbling for me in the market, so we are going to see some of the things that I would have done differently. And yeah, it would be nice if you could join right now. What's up, IG? I'm live right now on. So I'm posting that on IG. I would have done differently, and yeah, it would be nice if you could join right now. What's up, IG? Okay, so while all that is going on, I'm just the purpose of this stream is to show you how my week went trading, right? This week had been very, very amazing. I ain't gonna lie, but it's not the kind of amazing that I expected. A lot of stories that I'm going to tell you on this stream that, man, it's been an humbling week. I promise you, it's been humbling for me, if that's the right English. All right, but it's all lessons. In the past, when I have a week like I did, the it's usually more heavy on my mind than now. And some lessons that I learned is what I'm going to talk about on this stream. How basically I'm just title this how to deal with losses as a trader. That's what I would call it. How to deal with losses as a trader. I'm going to make my face bigger a little so that I can take home this point with you. So Basically, I'm a Forex trader. If you're watching this stream for the first time, let me take the opportunity to pitch myself. I'm a Forex trader and I'm a full-time social media marketer. I have an agency, and basically, Forex, I tell my friends that Forex is my retirement plan. So I've been doing it like learning a hobby or a skill for about, say, 7 years now, and it's my third year locking in. And basically, that's just what it is about my trading. So my streams about my trading, and let's see how it goes. So last week, if you're watching for the first time on my Facebook, I did call out some of this market, some of this movement that I picture would happen this week. I probably will make a clip out of this. Insert what like a previously kind of like episode previously on W's in the chart with probably I'll do that. But uh, without any further ado, I'm going to dive straight into it. All right. So, guys, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. But last week, my God. Now, why this is very painful for me right now. I'm going to tell you about it. All right. This for me right now is painful because I was supposed to have like some payout this week, but it didn't happen, and it was out of the place of the psychology behind trading, basically. So I'm going to tell you all about that. Let me break it down. First thing first, looking at the chart this week, my Instagram won't be able to look at my chart. So I'm live on Instagram as well. I'm yet to figure out how to stream to Instagram from the same source in the right proportion. I'm going to figure all that out. But like I said, I'm very lazy when it comes to this uh streaming thing. All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. The dollar anticipated. I think I posted that on IG as well. I think I did posted things like that on IG as well. Why is IG telling me that they are still waiting to tell people? Anyhow, I anticipated that the dollar might get weak in the new week, and it didn't really go straight into weakness like that. Instead, it did add some gain, which was kind of like a dicey situation that got me caught up in the position that I'm in right now, that I had to size down all of my positions so that it's something um that doesn't blow my account. Basically, in the past when I have weeks like this, in the past when I have weeks like this, it is either I blow an account because the trade goes wrong, and the problem there is that that is just a sign of poor risk management. There are no other English to it. That is just a sign of poor risk management. Your whatever happens in the chart shouldn't blow your account at a go. You are going to lose money. That's quite all right. Everybody should be familiar with that right now. You are going to lose money trading. But when that happens, it shouldn't take you out like a novice, like somebody that doesn't even understand what is going on. You should be able to know that it was through your risk management you survived the market, or you were not just lucky on the run that you had in the market. So basically, when that happens to me in the past, it's blowing my account. But right now, risk management is like the holy grail for me. Risk management is what makes me more confident in my trading now. But that I would like to put a disclaimer as well. Risk management does not take away the pain of losing money. Let's be clear. It's not like because you have good management, this and that, with your emotions when you lose money. Nah, risk management is for your account protection, not for emotional protection. They are two different things entirely, right? So I still had my slow day when something doesn't go my way. I mean, how many of us as human beings, not even being a trader right now, how many of us as human beings will feel some type of way, change the look on your face when somebody tells you no? I mean, we've applied for jobs before, try to close a client, try to sell a property, or even asking a get out and you get a no as a response. You know how that feels. Yeah. Now, multiply that by 10. That is how it feels when it comes to forex trading. Multiply that by 10. So the risk management is not for your emotional protection. The risk management is for your account protection. You have to work on your emotional intelligence on the other side. But that is not what this stream is about. Um, like I said to my Facebook viewers and YouTube viewers, you can see my chart. I'm yet to figure out how to put my chart on Instagram, but I will get straight to business. All right. So last week, um, I was anticipating that we should have a weaker dollar. That did happen earlier Monday, but the dollar quickly recovered, meaning that I think it might have found support at this region down here, right? So it it started off good for me because it started playing out as I expected, and what we saw in the market that made us think, oh, the dollar should go down is basically on the daily time frame. It's already at this leg, and exhaustion started here. So I was anticipating that we would start having um retracement, right? So ideally, traditionally, I would just introduce Fibonacci, maybe from this area here, and look around the 61 premium ish area and 71 and see if there are any elements that might be a point of interest for the market to want to come there and do some amazing grabs or find support before it goes higher, right? So that did start happen. We started to make this structure. So I entered into this week the dollar when this printed. This printed on Wednesday, but we first had this on Tuesday where the market already pushed down, found support here, retraced, and then pushed down again. Now I'm going to show you how this translated in my decisions this week, where might have messed up, why that happened, and what I'm going to not note next time. It's not like I'm not going to do it again because which we are human beings, like you yeah, I won't do that again. No, you have to put systems in place that enables that you don't do that again for real. That even if you do it again, it's a conscious decision, right? So what I'm going to consciously want to pay attention to. So with this started the week, guys, I didn't make $1 from this drop, but I analyzed this drop. So what went wrong? My stop was above here, was just below there, right? And I'd entered my position earlier on my MT5, my position started right here. So we've been pushing down, and then the market did this. What I did wrong, looking left from where the price is currently, is that I entered too early, basically, because before all of this printed, right? Before all of this printed, the market was already, it had done this, retraced, and then this pushback, right? I needed a deep retracement. I'd stopped buying from low areas a long time, but I was so confident. I mean, I've been winning for like 2 weeks, right? I was so confident, and then entered here, and I couldn't hold any further risk than this price right here, this price, right? So I did enter. It took me out, and then it started to push, guys. All of this happened so quickly that I couldn't get another entry because I was still moping about the loss I took, right? I actually had a big risk on there. That was why that affected. So, one of the things I'm going to consciously try in all humility is to make sure I stop oversizing. I'm guilty as hell. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm guilty as hell when it comes to oversizing, especially on trades that I have like very confident. Like, bro, I was very confident on these, bro. I was very is not cutting it. I need a stronger English, man. I need a stronger English. Very and con. Trust me. What I saw on this drop in USD card, I was ready to. I'm going to make a very drastic joke, but I was ready to, if I had a house, sell the house and put it in. I ain't gonna do that though. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that. Just joking. But I was very, 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 very confident, which is not good for me as a trader. You can Maybe one day I'll get there when I can say that yes, I'm confident this, but as a trader, it's probability, right? So your risk management has to be in front of you. You have to protect the bag. If you're trying to get the bag, you have to still protect the bag that you already have, right? So I snoozed for a minute because I was very confident in this, and it took me out, went all the way. I couldn't get anything out of that, right? So for GBP USD, my brother Solaris, shout out, shout out, shout out. You got my attention now, bro. I'm on, I'm live, bro. Okay, so for by the way, Instagram still can't see my chart. Only Facebook and YouTube can see my chart. So I'll fix that next time. But for anybody watching, that's what's up with Instagram. I'm actually talking to my screen. I could show you, and Instagram is just seeing only me. All right, back to business before my friend distracts the hell out of me. Um, GBP USD was the saddest for me. I wasn't even mad about UCAD as much, but GBP USD was the saddest, my bro. It was the saddest. Cause what do you mean? What do you mean? I got in here. Okay, I already had this. This was rinsed, right? And I first took the first loss on here when I couldn't just get it. I couldn't just get it right there, right? Let me make that bigger. This breakout didn't happen right now, right there, right? So I took a loss there. Here again, took another one. And after all of this drama, is it? Everything started skyrocketing. That is sadder than losing actual money in the market when you just let a position go, right? But still protect your capital. You can die to live another day, or you run to fight another day, whatever that saying is, right? So this is currently how GBP USD looks like. So today is Friday already, and I don't think I want to get any new position right now. I just want the week to go out. So I go back to the chart and see if my drawings needs to be adjusted, what the price is currently saying, because this push right here has changed some dynamics and we just have to position, right? So maybe on if I do stream on Saturday, depending on how this stream looks when I'm done with it, probably I will stream my analysis and then we look into the new week. But until then, I ain't doing nada on that currency pair. For USD, I also let money go on this chart because I was in other positions. I don't like to stack up positions like that. I'd already said about on the 7th of July that you guys can see that. Let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger. I said if this closes, right? If this closes, uh, I was going to write WICK week right there. If this closes as a week by Friday, which was last week, I might consider to start buying. And it did close, right? It did close as a week. Let me close. Let me reduce that back. Bro, it did. It did week back, confirmed it on this support level, and then push into this green area, which is my POV point of interest, right? So right there, played out. So what am I waiting on next? I can still see that it hasn't really changed structure yet on this bigger scale, but right here it has been making higher lows, right? So higher low here, higher low here. A retracement might be completed here or a little bit down for that. If it makes an higher low here, even touching this zone, I might still want to trade it back here. But quite tricky because this might just be the retracement that breaks this camel, right? It could still be very much. So all eyes is going to be on what is it called? The strength of the dollar moving into the new week, is it? All right. So that is that. Moving forward to gold, I've been saying it on my stream for like a minute. I want to get a gold position that I can get into and ride for a long time, but I still haven't. All the news and all the analysts are saying that we might just get, what is it called? We might get a bullish run on gold very soon. They all been saying that. Even I try to look at the chart and see where that might start happen based on my own understanding on the chart. I mean, I don't know much, but I know what I see on the chart, right? It still haven't happened yet. I was hoping that the new week, if the dollar hasn't just regained its strength, we could break above this, make a higher high, and maybe probably retrace and then start going up. But that hasn't happened, and it's still looking like it might be heading like way down, depending on what the strength of the dollar says. So I'm practically going to be waiting for what the dollar says, and poof, we'll be able to make a decision on that. So currently, I am in this position that is making my blood pressure go up and down, and I think I'm going to close it because the decision was getting very delayed. It wasn't just going down like I thought it will, right? I was in a very crazy drawdown earlier, but my stop is still very far away from there. But I'd already reached here yesterday, decided to hold it all the way, but it's saying, no, I ain't going that way. Retraced it all in negative. I had to carry that trade overnight, and the price for carrying that overnight on the lot size that I have is quite much, right? It's quite much on the commissions that I get charged there. So imagine I hold that till next week, Monday or Sunday night, and the market opens and it doesn't open in a positive direction for me. I will have to have paid a lot of losses for commissions and swaps over the weekend. I don't want that drama, so I probably will close out everything by say 5 p.m. or something, but already took like a big chunk of the percentage of the lot out, so it's practically just doing its thing right there. So this week had been crazy because all of this analysis that I made Sunday night, and bro, I can't show you anything for, no, not anything. At least I didn't blow my account, but it even took away some of my profit. It took away some of my profit. Whew, talking about it right now just wants me to cry. I swear. Oh God. But a new week is the horizon, and yeah. So basically, this is me testing out my YouTube stream, simultaneously going on my um Facebook. Um, I should do this more often. I think it's smooth. I'm going to watch them again and know where to adjust. But if you do like this and you're watching this at any time, I don't imagine that anybody's watching this, but if you're watching this, subscribe and let me know. Okay? So until next time, I'll see you on the next one.